So in this video we'll just very briefly cover what to do before you go to auction, and more in specific as regards to establishing the value of your antique and your item. It's always good, I think, to ask a few people and a few different organizations or individuals what your item might be worth. Hence, maybe ask an opinion from a dealer, also go and show it to an auction house, or maybe use one of the available online valuation services, independent valuation services. There are just a few things one has to watch out for. Is that when you go to an auction house, they might tend to maybe quote very high on your item and sort of overestimate your item in order to get the business and to win the business, especially if 2 or 3 auction houses would be in competition against one another. Or then on the other side of the spectrum, you might have maybe a dealer that might want to quote very low in order to buy the thing cheaply off you. So one has to be a bit careful. So it's always good to have it sort of like an independent valuation as well, of somebody who's not involved with any buying or selling, but can just say the things as they are. The only thing I would say though is that if you have quite a rare object and you do know that it's quite an unusual thing, then maybe it's not always such a good idea to go around and ask for too many different opinions, because it is important when your antique comes onto the market that your antique is sort of fresh and excites the market. And when you've been shopping it around, so to speak, a bit too much to different auction houses and individuals and dealers, then when it does appear on the market, everybody will sort of think, oh well, yes, I've been offered this before, or I've seen this before, etc. So if the item is very rare, I would tend to be sort of a bit more careful and really maybe go to the one person or auction house that you trust. Another thing to bear in mind is that the fashions do change, and something that was worth maybe £200 5 years ago might only be worth £100 now. And the other way around as well. It might have maybe doubled in value, like we've seen recently with Russian art and Chinese art. In the last 5 years, prices have literally doubled or tripled. So you need to be aware that market conditions and fashions do change. So overall, I would just say just go and check all the different channels and ask different people, and then try to come to some sort of conclusion in your own mind as to what it might be worth before taking the next step.